How much do you need to start investing in Enugu real estate market? So this question that many investors are asking, especially those who want to own their first property right here in the state of Enugu. And to answer this question, we are going to be considering two factors. So the very first factor is that what kind of land do you want to buy? So if you're an investor, you want to buy land right here in the state of Enugu for land investment, things like land banking, then you should be considering having a budget between the range of 3 to 10 million naira. With that budget, you can get properties and emerging location or location that are still developing where you can buy property and then in the future you're going to get return on your investment. And this is strictly for people who are looking for land investment purpose. But if you're an investor and you want to buy land right here in the state of Enugu for buy and build, I mean you want to buy a land where you can buy now and then start building immediately, then you should be thinking of budgets within 20 million naira to 100 million naira. So this project can get you a property that is situated in a good location and a good neighborhood where people are living, where you can buy and then you can start building immediately. Then the second thing that we need to consider is location. So location is one of the major factors that influences the value of property. So where you want to buy land, the value of that property is determined by the location. And right here in the state of Enugu, there are many locations where you can buy land, whether for land investment or whether for buy and build. So if you are buying for land investment, are you looking out for locations right here in the state of Enugu? We should be thinking places like Ugogonike, Ninth Mile, Owo, and then Abogazi. In this location, you can buy property that are still very affordable. Properties in this location should be within the range of 5 million all the way to 15 million naira that are strictly for land investment, that's land banking purposes. But if you want to get land that is for buy and build, then you should be considering locations like Independence Layout, GRA, Centenary City, and many others right here in the state of Enugu. For places like Independence Layout, property value in these locations are within the range of 100 million all the way to 300 million naira. And then for GRA, you should be thinking between 100 million all the way to 500 million naira. And then for places like Centenary, you should be considering something like 30 million naira all through to 120 million. And the reason why properties in this location that are strictly for buy and build are within this budget or are very costly, maybe to an extent, is because of the development happening in those locations. Like places like Independence Layout and GRA are known to be fully developed, and the caliber of people who are living there are people who are very influential. I mean, people who are very wealthy, and those places are known to be fully developed. That's why properties in those locations are quite costly. So if you're an investor, before even thinking of coming up with a budget, you need to consider these factors. So first, you need to know the kind of land that you want to buy. Are you buying for land investment? Are you buying a land to build? And then another thing you need to consider is the location. So the location that you want to buy will largely determine your budget. So you need to be sure of the location and the kind of land that you want to buy before you even come up with a budget. And once you know these two things, it can help you to come up with a right budget that will help you to make a smart investment. And if you're an investor watching me, you're planning to own land right here in the state of Enugu, probably is your first land that you want to buy. Are you looking for a real estate agent that you want to work with, someone who is very genuine and someone who is very trustworthy? Then all you need is just to go ahead, call or WhatsApp the number showing on your screen, and I will help you to just make the right investment that you'll be very grateful for in the future. I look forward to seeing your call.